Hey y'all, so today is September 2nd, 2025, and I'm in Roses, and they have redid the whole front area. Like, it looks nice. Ooh, I would like to come in here and shop. It ain't cluttered and stuff. All this is like, our Roses one like this. They done, okay, it's nice. All you need sometimes is just a little change of, y'all. Look how small these little chairs are. Look at that. Oh, I miss when my kids were that small. Ooh. Sometimes that make me want to go ahead and have another child. Because I can. Well, I could if we got a Oronde reversed, but I think when he got his snip, I think we got it non-reversible. So if we could, I probably think, and then I think to myself, okay, girl, you crazy. I come back to reality real quick. Like, do you really want to do that? Yeah, look at this. They got a cooler. It's a cooler and a portable grill together. Like, I mean, yeah, that's different. So yeah, I ended up getting this right here. So I have coolers at home, but they big, like, to go. So when I meal prep and we have to put our snacks and stuff, the kids got theirs, so I got this, and I said I just put me and Oronde snacks and stuff in here and whatnot, and it's easier to tote, it's easier to carry around, you know. So yeah, so I'm gonna get this one. And then I got this dog collar for Summer. It's $1.49 because she need one. Oh, yeah, I was saying, oh, cause they had some snake plants marked down. I am now at Home Depot, okay, trying to get some mulch so I can put it in the front. Y'all remember that live stream where I was doing the little memorial for my granny? If y'all been following me, y'all know all about that. And I told you I needed some mulch, so came in here to get some red mulch. Okay, y'all, so I am back at home. I've been back at home for a minute now. I done took that wig off, yeah, because I'm about to get some business done, okay? So I had the trial run of the what is it, the meal planning, and oh my goodness, it was great. Okay, so right now we had stopped on the way back in and got some KFC chicken because they was running a deal, and we ate our salad that I had meal prepped with it. So now it's time to get this thing rolling. So right now I am finna make a big pot of spaghetti. All right, and we're not gonna have it tonight. I have rice left over from Sunday that did not go in the meal thing. We're gonna have that with this fried chicken from KFC that was left, and some vegetables. What I'm about to make now, the spaghetti, is gonna be for tomorrow, and tomorrow will be Wednesday. So Wednesday and Thursdays dinner, part of Wednesday and Thursday dinner. And then I gotta make breakfast and lunches for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which I'm thinking about doing a chicken salad over lettuce and sliced tomatoes on the side. That is what I'm thinking about doing for lunches. So I may go ahead and make the chicken salad. I'm not sure. So we just gonna go with the flow with this vlog, wherever it, you know, leads, or whatever, wherever I stop, we're just gonna go. So right now I got ground turkey, and my my Ninja multi-cooker is what I'm using. So I have ground turkey. I'm about to cut up some onions right now, y'all, because I want to make it all good. Okay, y'all, so I drained some of the juice, and now I'm putting in 2 onions that I chopped up. And y'all know some of me use this a lot, my minced garlic and parsley. Yep, I got some fresh garlic over there, but I love this stuff right here. Put it on the onion so it don't pop back since I'm using the thing. Woo, I love onions and garlic, I really do. Alright, and I got that. this mixed up and cook down and around, because I did 2 of the long packs of ground turkey that I told you I like to get from Walmart, the Butterball brand. So I'm gonna let this cook down before I add other stuff, okay? That cook down. Okay, y'all, so while I got the ground turkey and the onions and stuff going, I am going to go ahead on and make some breakfast ahead. Now I'm just going to see how many I can get out of this, because I'm not sure with the 2 things of cottage cheese that I have. So Oronde, now he will not eat cottage cheese, but he will eat the yogurt. Got him to eat the yogurt. So I'm going to make cottage cheese and peaches, and they can put some granola over it when it's time to eat it for me and the kids, but I'm going to do yogurt and peaches for him. Okay, so I got the Food Line whole milk cottage cheese. So I am gonna mix this up. Cottage cheese is a good source of protein, y'all. Good source of protein. So I'm gonna see how far along these go. Don't look like it's gonna go too far, so I know I'm gonna have to pick up some cottage cheese. It's gonna be just enough for me to do probably almost the 8 that I need to do. So, and I'm learning like how much is in each container or whatnot. I didn't care for a Great Value cottage cheese, but I like the Food Line cottage cheese. So I'm not gonna have enough. I can see that now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit in each one, and I just know that I need to come back and fill these up. I'll pick up some cottage cheese probably tonight, okay? So I'm gonna do it like that. I know I need to get some more and try to see if I can get bigger containers of it. That just show you how much food we actually eat, and I can actually stand to put some more cottage cheese on these. So I'll roger that. Take note of that. We go through a lot of food when you actually look at it for 5 people. Okay, now I know I got a lot of peaches, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill peaches up. And like I say, protein is the key. It's the key. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill these up, and the right type of protein, okay? The right type of protein. And like when you buy those the cottage cheese with the fruit in it in the store, it don't hardly have no fruit, but they upping the prices on it. Like, that's just crazy. Hardly no fruit. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill these up. I know I need cottage cheese or whatnot. So I'm gonna put this, and this is 3 cans of peaches that I opened. I got more peaches, should have more in the back if I need more peaches, but yeah, let me go ahead and fill these up, y'all. Okay, y'all, so I have that all done. Now I'm gonna make orondes, and this is enough for us for the next 2 days. Tomorrow, which is Wednesday and Thursday. So I have some strawberry banana yogurt. Like I said, he don't like cottage cheese. Now keep in mind, when we have like the cottage cheese and fruit and stuff, it's gonna be eggs or either some bread that I make or something on the side. It ain't just gonna be that. So granola over it with some boiled eggs, and a piece of toast or something like that, you know. So You want to make sure everybody is nice and full, but it's what you eat, okay? So strawberry banana yogurt is what Oronde is going to have. While we have cottage cheese, because I'm surprised that he'll eat the yogurt because he do not want no cottage cheese. So that's fine. I'll just make his with yogurt and put some peaches on the side or whatnot. Put peaches on the side, and then like I say, it'll be boiled eggs and toast or something like that. I have to make some bread or whatnot. So that is what I'm doing. I went on and put the cottage cheese. I got to get more cottage cheese to finish making those bowls, but they started. You know, it's just easy to put more cottage cheese on there. I opened another can of peaches, 2. So for 2 days, 2 of those small things of cottage cheese. Well, not even for 2 full days, for 4 of us. And 4 cans, so 3 regular size cans of peaches, and then 1 medium sized can for just 2 days worth of food, you know. And we still gonna have like eggs and stuff. So if you look at it, and especially with everything costing, that's a lot of food, okay, for 5 people. That's why I'm not surprised that they upped the large family as being 5 or more, because it didn't used to be that way. So if you do your research, you will find some things still say it's not considered, but it is now. And I think it's because over the years how the prices and stuff has went up, especially when you're eating, we're talking about food and stuff. Those that counts, that costs, okay? So I have his yogurt bowls ready. I put it on right. What that is on here, I washed them, but okay. All right, I got his ready. Okay, look, this paper towel, probably when I wipe them out or whatnot, because I washed them. All right, so I got his ready. This let me know I'm gonna need some more yogurt, but this is a good way to start our day with egg and toast and stuff like this. I will be making some breakfast stuff with like grits and stuff to freeze, but I'm just trying to get ahead right now. So look at that, and that is so pretty. I don't know if you can see it, but it's this Yoplait original strawberry banana, and that is what. So now I have his, and I gotta do like with granola and stuff. So yeah. All right, y'all. So I'm about to get this sauce together. This back up. I have to get the sauce together. So my meat is through browning. I got my noodles over there on. Just chopping down my meat. And because we have acid reflux GERD and tomato stuff is not our friend, I will be cutting this so it ain't too acidic. That stuff will be burping it right back up, all your food. Tomato sauce, Food Line. I'm using 2 cans of this. Alright. 2 cans of that. Yeah, I had stopped this for a minute till I got things together so I didn't overdo my meat. So food is in there. There we go. Food is in there. Okay, now I'm using these chunky cut tomatoes, chef ready. I was looking for stewed tomatoes. I was gonna stew some down and put in there. I said nah. I just do it this way. Okay. And see, I may not need that third can. Yeah, I honestly don't need the third can of the chunky. So I got 2 over there. I'll leave that. Alright. So I got that. So I'm gonna add some sea salt. Okay. Sea salt. Some chives. Chives. I gotta get some out the back, but for right now I'm gonna put what I have in here. Some brown sugar. This is one of the things that you cut that will cut acidity and stuff, is sugar. I'm just using brown sugar. I just use some of my Florida crystals too. I have some of my raw sugar too. Let me get that. Raw cane sugar is better than the plain white sugar. I had told y'all about this a while ago. So just a little bit, not too much. Okay, just enough to try to cut some of the acidity. Alright. So next, something else I use to cut the acidity is milk. So this is my 2% lactate milk. And that will help cut it. So I ain't saying it won't be acidic, but it'll cut some of the acidness out of it. Okay? And let's see what I got over here. Look for my chives. I may have to get some. I got parsley. Well, cilantro is what I'm looking for. Black pepper. So like I gotta get cilantro out the back because I put chives in there. So I don't know why that table all the way over here. I gotta move it because I should be able to go through there freely. And somebody moved it all the way over. But parsley. Black pepper. Okay. All right. My noodles is done. I'm gonna try and strain down about a minute and get this together. I'm gonna let this cook a little bit, but let me go ahead and take care of my my noodles over here. That's gotta go off up in there. Hey y'all, I'm about to do something that I've never done before. Okay, so today is September 7th, 2025. Okay, so that is pressure cooking. I am one of them that's always scared of a pressure cooker or a pressure canner, okay, because I know the dangers of that. But it's that time. So the funny story is I wanted some pig feet, and I have to be somewhere in a couple of hours, okay? That was not going to allow me to cook the pig feet like I want to, which is 4+ hours. And I was like, pressure cooker would do it quicker. So I started looking it up and said like 45 minutes to an hour. And I'm like, whoo, that'll be just in time. So after I started looking at everything, y'all know I went and bought the pressure cooker. But I bought it really to be a rice cooker and a slow cooker and all that type of stuff. The Pioneer Woman. I think it's Pioneer Woman. And I'm like, should I try it? Should I try it? and I think I'm gonna try it. No, I know I'm gonna try it. So I've been prepping some stuff, and I'm gonna bring y'all along for my first time pressure cooking. Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me that it go good, that I don't blow nothing up, okay? Whoop. Much choice of words. Let me stop this and come back. Okay, I had to regroup, y'all, because some words you just cannot say, okay? Not these days, because they be thinking you talking about something else. I don't want to make my house explode. Would they? Look, I don't want to have a malfunction with the pressure cooker. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about nothing else. I'm talking about I don't want to have it, because them things will go pow. Yeah, and I don't want that to happen, okay? So let's see what we got going on. All right, Joe. All right, y'all. So, okay, let's get it going, okay? So, this, you heard this crackle? I think it did. It should be good. All right, so I'm gonna put a little bit of this vegetable. Look like I'm probably gonna end up using all of it. I'll put in here. I think it is vegetable broth. That's what I got on hand. All that. Now, I have already cleaned my pig feet, and I've already boiled them some in some vinegar and all that. Got them all clean and stuff, because like I always tell you, and the ones I had did before, like I always tell you, you want to clean your meat. I cleans my meat, okay? So I got them right here. Move them closer. Okay, so I have them right here, and I'm gonna lay them off up in here. I don't know how many gonna get in here. I hope all these get in there. Y'all, if this work, I'm gonna be pressure cooking everything. Everything, because that'll save a lot of time, especially with me meal prepping. Maybe this is time for me to, you know, maybe it wasn't time for me then, but it's time for me now. Oh yeah, all of them gonna come off up in here. For me to, you know, sometimes it's a time for everything. So, Oronde is doing up some, what's that? Some chopped pork shoulders. Of this workout, we're going to take this food out of here when it's done and put that in. So, and pressure cook that. Honey, from 4 hours to, from 4 hours to, what is it, 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah, I'll take that all day, you know. All right, so I got that in there. All right, and I don't know how much of this I'll be able to get in here, but I had already went on and chopped up some potatoes and some onions, okay? Y'all know I love potatoes and onions, but really love onions. So I'm gonna put that off up in here. Okay, all these potatoes ain't gonna get in there, I see that. So that's all right though. I use them for another meal. If I don't do nothing but after this, I'll pressure can some potatoes. If I can get this right, if this works out, I'll put enough in here for this. Hope I ain't overdoing it. Okay, but we shall see. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there because it's full. All right. I gotta get some garlic. Let me get my minced garlic. All right, so you know I like that minced garlic and parsley. I'm gonna go and put this up in here. I think I'm gonna add a little water. that all up in there. Woo! Alright, y'all, so I'm gonna add a little bit of water. Slide in here. I added that bottle. Hopefully that'll be enough. I'll be learning as I go. I got a little bit of black pepper left. I'm gonna put some cilantro leaves and some paprika. Not so much of a taste because it really don't have a taste, but for the color. I love the color red and I like for my food to look red. Alright. And some sea salt. Some sea salt, y'all. I had to reach over there and get it. Not a whole lot. Alright. That's all I'm putting off up in this bad boy, okay? Now, y'all. Gonna put the lid on it, okay? Lock it in. Okay, so it's on seal. The vent will be up. Okay, it's on seal. I think that's all I need to do. Alright. So we're gonna pressure cook. The pressure cook button. Here it goes. Oh, Father God, Jehovah, please let this be successful. And please let me not blow the roof off this house. Okay? Whew. Never did I ask this, Jehovah. In the name of your son, Jesus Christ's name. Amen. I'm serious, y'all, because this thing, it terrifies me, okay? It terrifies me. So it's locked, okay? And we're going to hit, and it's sealed, okay? I think that's all I need to do. And then I'm going to pressure cook. Some people do 45 minutes. I'm going to do an hour because I like for mine to be tender. So let's do hour 5. Okay, all right. Hit the pressure cook now. Stop. All right, there we go. All right, that took a lot. That took a lot. So I'm gonna stand back and keep y'all updated with what's going on in here, okay? Woo, okay. All right, y'all. So at first, when it first started, there was some steam coming up, and I'm like, okay, but that is completely normal. Steam comes up until the float valve comes up, which indicates that it's pressure. So it's been off. I see where it's talking about natural release and all that. I had to go ahead and go to their website, get a video, and see what to do next. So it is off. So it say hit cancel. So I hit cancel. This is the scary part. Whew. And then you want to open the vent. Okay, not open the lid. So let's see. Whew. So that's it. So that's releasing it right there. Let's see. The float valve supposed to go down after all the pressure is released. Okay, make sure this. See. Oh, you can't see. Hold on. Okay, there we go. You can see it a little better. So after hitting cancel, I pushed the vent up. What you heard was it releasing the pressure, and I guess the float valve went down. Okay, in the instructions it said wait a while because it still could be some pressure. When they did the thing on their video, they opened it immediately after the float valve went down. So I'm scared. I hope all the pressure. You know what? I only can get your hands. I'm gonna let Oronde open it because he ain't got no problem with it. Because this is my first time, just so I can see what it is, what to do, okay? So I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna let him open. I told you I was scared, y'all. Okay. Alright. Did you feel any force or anything? You didn't? So he said he didn't feel no force or nothing like that. So, okay. This is what it's looking like. Let me see. Alright, y'all. So, I've been missing out. Ooh, these things is tender. That quick. Would have been 4 hours on the stove. Yeah, I didn't stir it. I was so excited and stir it, so a lot of the seasoning was stuck on the thing. So, do that. But, let's see. Let's see. Is they tender enough? I know they done. Let me get a plate, y'all, so I can break it off. Alright, y'all, so oh, I think we got a win-win situation. That's why people be using that thing. Okay. Okay. Look at that. Now, 4 5 hours, I normally cook it on the stove. And an hour and something, this how it is. Let me see. Yeah, that's done. It's not the tenderness that I cook it when I cook it on the stove. Let me see. That's a bone. But let's see. Oh, let me try these potatoes. Oh yeah. Alright. They done. Let me get another one of these pig feet to make sure it's done. Yeah. Would you say that's done? I like it to be a little softer, so next time I'll cook them probably a little longer. But that's done. Cause some people don't like them coming off the bone. Well, when they coming off the bone like that, they like it to still have its consistency. And yeah, okay, there you go. So it cooked it. It cooked it very quickly. Okay. Okay, y'all, so it's been 35 minutes since I let it pressure cook some more. So I'm going to release. Now y'all can see the pressure coming out. Okay. And I don't know to wait. Open it right after, because the first time, I mean, we were trying to figure it out, so it did set, but we're waiting for this to drop, the floating valve. But on the video it said you can open it right after. I mean, they open it right after, but in the instructions said sometimes it's best to wait a few minutes in case there's still a little pressure. So let's see. You'll see. Gotta wait for the flow valve to go down. Oh, it seems like it takes forever. I guess it's a lot of pressure. Yeah, you definitely do not want to take the lid off in this without releasing that pressure. No, no, no. We just waiting, y'all, waiting. I wanted to get it when it dropped. Okay. I guess because we had waited and it was gonna keep warm, that must be the when it slow released itself. Because it didn't take this long when we released it before. because we had already let it set. So this will be releasing it ourselves. I'm guessing the natural release is when it's off and it's just sitting maybe. Yep. But when you want a quick release, I guess, is you let it out yourself.
Take your time with it.
Yeah, take your time. This a game changer, y'all. I have been waiting. No, not waiting, because I always said I ain't messing with that. I ain't messing with that. I guess it's my time to mess with that. Yup. I want to pressure cook everything, because that saves time. Okay, saves time. Okay, so it seems like it's calming down some, so just gotta wait for that floating valve to go down. That'll indicate that the pressure is out. I'm filming y'all because I wanted y'all to see when it go down. But now, I mean, I'm learning it. Never pressure can none. Like I say, this is my first time ever pressure canning something. Not pressure can. I keep saying pressure canning. Pressure cooking. Pressure cooking. Alright, it's getting lesser and lesser, so we shall see. We shall see. Especially when we meal prepping. Oh my goodness. It's a game changer. It really is. I can pressure cook beans and everything. Yep, going down. It should drop down soon. You can see how that pressure is going. I don't want to break that. You have to do like I did for them quail eggs. I ain't getting none out of that. I'm going to let that defrost so that bean don't break. I just put them in cold water. Well, the water over there, cold as possible, because I couldn't get no ice out of that thing. Alright, y'all, we still waiting. We still waiting. Still waiting. Now you're able to see too exactly how long it took for it to go down. Okay, it's quieting down. It's quieting down. You still hear it. Okay, come on. Oh, I didn't hit cancel? I thought I hit cancel. Oh, well. Huh? I don't think so, because I opened the vent. I supposed to hit cancel then, and then did this, y'all. It stopped. Yeah, because it ain't dropped down, so. There you go. It dropped. So I guess that's it. So I guess it don't matter if you hit cancel or not. I'm not sure. But y'all was able to see just like I seen. Now I'm still kind of scared because I mean it ain't weighted now. So you okay? So I run this here, open it. This is right after. Oh, okay. Okay, now next time I can do it. Cause now I know. Even releasing it long as that floater, it lets that pressure out. Okay, all right, we in there now. Isn't that like Swimwear? Alright, y'all. So let's see how tender did that do it. And I'm gonna write down how long I actually want them for my texture, the texture that I like. Okay, look at this. Oh yeah, that's it. I think that's it right there. I think that's it for the texture that I like. Let me see, did it do anything? How's the potatoes texture wise for going that long? Let's see. Oh yeah, we got bones off. See, we like it like that. We got bones off. Let me show y'all. See, we like it falling off the bone. We don't like it with that little toughness. And it had that. Some people like it. They don't want it to fall off the bone like that. They like that little pull. We don't. We like that almost melt in your mouth. And that's it right there. So an hour. I'm gonna say an hour. 45. Let's see. Yeah, an hour 40. Hour 45 for the texture that we like. So let me see. Okay. So. Oh yeah. Hour 45. Normally I was cooking these things for 4 hours. Almost 5 hours. So yeah, this did it. Potatoes are still nice and whole. They ain't mushy. So it just goes off whatever your liking is for the texture for whatever you cooking. Let's see. I know it's hot. Okay. Yep, that's exactly the way I like it. You go ahead. Let's see. Oh yeah. There you go. There you go right there, y'all. Yeah. I'm happy now. Ooh. Taste an onion. That's it. And I made some quail eggs. I boiled some quail eggs, some regular eggs to eat with this. Y'all, we in business. Let me show y'all what Oronde made, because me and Ty gonna eat on these. And then Oronde made pretty much a junk in the pot. We was gonna do it in here, but when we got somewhere to be, so since this is our first time pressure cooking, we went on and did it this way, and he went on and started there because we knew we weren't going to be able to do both in time before we leave. So let me show you. Alright, y'all. So he made what I would say a junk in the pot. He wouldn't call it a junk in the pot, but if he would have put more meat in it or whatnot, it would have been like a junk in the pot. But it's got corn. I'm trying to, I can't stir it, but it's got corn, chopped pork shoulder cubes that they had, some potatoes. Or here you gonna stir it, some potatoes and all that. Now y'all know when I do the junk in the pot, I have like 3 or 4 different meats, ham hock, pig feet, all that in there, corn and potatoes. So this is like, it just has the pork shoulder meat in there, the steam, y'all. But y'all see about what it is. Yeah, so it's all nice and tender, and yeah, with corn on top. So that's what they gonna have. Iced potatoes, and whoo, looks good. It smells so good. And like I said, I boiled up some quail eggs and then some regular chicken eggs, and that's gonna go with it with all the seasoning and the juices. So let me make everybody plates. All right, y'all, so I done made everybody plate. Just made mine. I got the pig feet. I got some corn out of Oronde's version of a junk in the pot. No, he don't call it that, and I don't call it a junk in the pot unless it's a couple of different types of meat in it or whatnot. But yeah, his pot thing, and it's good, y'all, so good. I got some corn out of there though to go with these iced potatoes and pig feet. Where my potatoes at? Yeah, there you go. I put potatoes under there. And I got some of the quail eggs. I told you I had cooked some quail eggs today. So, yeah. And I got a cherry Coca-Cola. About to go dig in.